Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to go over some updated combos for the Psychic deck. As you can see, I've been working on this spreadsheet and it's going to be ready soon. I'll have a link to the spreadsheet in the Discord, so make sure you join. Link to that will be in the description. So first, let's go to our standard one card combo. So any of your three main starters, E-Telly, Mind Procedure, or Serene Psychic Girl, get you to this board. So we're going to start just by doing E-Telly. So E-Telly for Serene Psychic Girl. I'm going to go Serene Psychic Girl, banish a card from hand for Mind Procedure. Mind Procedure is going to add Emergency Teleport. Then we're going to activate Emergency Teleport. Emergency Teleport is going to get out Xiamen. Xiamen effect, pay 6. We're going to grab a Rising Scale. Now we can use the effect of Serene Psychic Girl to modulate levels. We're going to go into our Punk Jam Dragon Drive. Punk Jam Dragon Drive is going to search a level 3 Psychic. And that's going to be our Hush Psychic Minister. This is a generic Psychic extender. Now we can overlay on top into our Punk Jam Fever. This is our Nib protection on Summon 5. And then we can special our Hush Psychic Minister. We're going to go Synchro 5 into Silent Psychic Magician. Silent Psychic Magician, bring back, in this case I'd bring back the Hush Psychic Minister actually, so that you don't lose to a Bestial here. We're going to go Synchro 9 into Psychic Blaster MK2. Activate the effect of Rising Scale, banish Xiamen. Then we can pay 6 and summon a Deer Note from deck. Link 2 into Lambda, trigger the effect of Deer Note to bring back the Rising Scale. We can go Psychic Blaster MK2 to bring back the Xiamen. And we can Synchro 11 into a Jurishin. We'll activate the effect of Hush Psychic Minister, banish 2 from grave to banish the Jura till the end phase. That'll trigger the Lambda to search as a Delta. And then the end phase, our Jurishin will come back and we will search us a Cyframe Gear Delta. So that's the basic one card combo. It ends on a pretty strong board. This is a monster banish, a monster negate. We've searched a spell negate, and we have a board wipe as well. The next combo I'm going to show is Foxy Tune plus a blank. So this ends on a very similar board, not exactly the same. It's not quite the same quality of starter, so we're going to go Foxy Tune into Xiamen, Xiamen into Rising Scale. Rising Scale, banish the Foxy Tune, summon itself, pay 6, grab a Deer Note. Now we can Synchro 8 into our Punk Jam Dragon Drive. Punk Jam Dragon Drive is going to search us a normal summon in the form of Mind Procedure. We can chain block this with Xiamen. Overlay on top into our Punk Jam Fever. And we can actually get a draw here because we don't need this extra body. We could keep it to get a quick effect Book of Moon for a high attack monster. But instead we're just going to draw a card here. Then we normal summon Mind Procedure, grab E-Telly. We're going to E-Telly into our Serene Psychic Girl. Serene Psychic Girl, banish a card from hand into our Hush Psychic Minister. We can go Synchro 5 into Silent Psychic Magician, bring back the Hush Psychic Minister. We can go Synchro 9 into our Psychic Blaster MK2, then we can bring back our Foxy Tune. Can make a Lambda. Then we can go Psychic Minister, banish the Blaster to search a Delta, and then we'll get the Blaster back in end phase. So this ends on everything except for the Jurishin. Here we're going to go over our hand rip combo. This is a one card combo with E-Telly, but it does require the use of Sharakusai with a couple other bricks. Go E-Telly into Xiamen, Xiamen into Foxy Tune. We're going to go Foxy Tune effect, pitch itself in another card into Sharakusai, and we're going to fuse into our Rising Carp, tribute the Rising Carp for Deer Note and Wagon. Wagon's going to search the field spell so we can draw some cards. We're going to activate the field spell, then we're going to Synchro 8 into our Punk Jam Dragon Drive. We're going to trigger the effect of Deer Note to bring back the Sharakusai, and Punk Jam Dragon Drive is going to search a copy of Mind Procedure, and then the Extreme Session is going to draw us a card. Now we can overlay into our Monster Negate. Normal summon the Mind Procedure pay 2, search E-Telly. Then we can draw another card. Activate E-Telly. E-Telly into Serene Psychic Girl, banish a card from hand into our Hush Psychic Cleric. Activate the effect of Hush Psychic Cleric, pitch a card from hand, banish the Xiamen. Now Serene Psychic Girl is going to modulate levels so that we can go into a Synchro 8 into our Omega. So this is going to be our first hand rip, and Hush Psychic Cleric is going to bring back the Xiamen that we banished. We'll go Omega, rip 1. We go Serene Psychic Girl and Mind Procedure into our Silent Psychic Magician. It's going to bring back a copy of Hush Psychic Cleric, so we can use the effect again. This is a soft once per turn. Use the effect, pitch a card, banish Mind Procedure, and go into our Synchro 9 Psychic Blaster MK2. We bring back our Mind Procedure. Now we can link into our Lambda, use the Blaster to bring back Omega, use Omega again, rip a second card. This will trigger the Lambda to search in the end phase. So we've ripped 2, we've searched our Delta, we have the Blaster, and we have the Punk Jam Fever. So now we'll show a combo with the Serene Psychic Girl and the Prototype Psychic Blaster. We're going to go Serene Psychic Girl, and this works with any of your starters, the E-Telly, the Mind Procedure, or the Serene Psychic Girl. Go into Mind Procedure, grab E-Telly. E-Telly into Xiamen, this is very similar to our original 1-card combo. Grab Rising Scale. Synchro 8 into Punk Jam Dragon Drive, grab Hush Psychic Minister. Now we can overlay on top into our Monster Negate. Special summon the Hush Psychic Minister, Synchro 5 into Silent Psychic Magician, bring back the Minister, go into our 9. Now we can banish the Xiamen for Rising Scale summon a Deer Note. And now we're going to bring back the Xiamen from banishment by activating the effect of Prototype Psychic Blaster. We're going to go Synchro 8. Trigger the effect of Deer Note to bring back Xiamen. Gonna make a Lambda. Banish 1 for the effect of Prototype Psychic Blaster. And now we can rip 1 with Omega. We'll bring back the Silent Psychic Magician with the Blaster. Then we can go into an 11. End phase, we'll search our Delta. And now we've ended on everything, including a extra level 8 Synchro, so we get to rip a card out of their hand. So this is the deck list that I've been working with for these combos. I think you have to play 3 E-Telly, you have to play 3 Serene Psychic Girl, and you have to play 3 Mind Procedure. These are your best starters. The 1 copy of Hush Psychic Minister as a combo piece is mandatory. And I played 3 Foxy Tune. It's not quite as good of a starter as these, but I think you need the consistency. Play 2 Rising Scale, 1 Xiamen. You don't really want to normal summon this. 1 Deer Note, you have to play it. Prototype Psychic Blaster is a great extender. I could see this at 1, 2, or 3. For now, I'm trying it at 2. Psyframe Driver, because we can search our Delta and our Gamma. And then I'm playing 3 Ash, 3 Imperm, the searchable hand traps, 3 Fua, 3 Perulia, 3 Troll, and then Prosperity for consistency, and Called By for things like Fua. In the extra deck, I'm just playing some of the mandatory pieces, so Silent Psychic Magician, Omega, Punk Jam Dragon Drive, Thought Cross Archfiend, Psychic Blaster MK2, Psychic End Punisher. This is a great towers. It's hard to out, and it's a great OTK tool. Jura is a board wipe. This card is cuttable, but in some lines you want to be able to bring back a Punk monster, or if you're playing the Sharakusai, then you can go into this on your opponent's turn. Lambda, because it's generic and it searches you Delta and Gamma. The Jam Fever for our nib protection, and then Typhon. And then I think in these 4 flex spots, you could do something like a Teleport Fusion and play targets for that. And then Psy Impulse is a great side deck card. Tribute 1 Psychic type monster, return all cards in your opponent's hand to the deck. Then they draw 3 cards. So if you get Fua, this is nice to reset their hand, or just if you want to Omega Rip and put them on even fewer cards. Solemn Judgment. I like this as a side deck card over something like Solemn Warning or Solemn Strike, because you're paying a lot of life points, and this card will never be dead. So now let's show a combo in the pure build. This is just E-Telly. It does play into Nib, but someone was asking for a combo that showcased the Teleport Fusion, so I thought I'd do that. Go E-Telly into Serene Psychic Girl, into Mind Procedure, search the Teleport Fusion. We're going to go 5 into Silent Psychic Magician. Silent Psychic Magician, bring back Mind Procedure. We're going to go into our Punk Jam Dragon Drive. We're going to search our Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit as an extra interruption. Overlay on top into our Punk Jam Fever. So we have a Monster Negate, we have our Teleport Fusion, and we have our Ghost Ogre. So what we can do with this is, on our opponent's turn, we'll detach a material to negate a monster effect. Then we'll have 2 Synchros Engrave. We can activate the Teleport Fusion into our Axon Kicker for a field banish, and then we also have a Ghost Ogre and 3 other cards in hand. So here's a cool 2-card combo with Kashtira, Fenrir, and E-Telly. We're going to go summon the Fenrir, Activate the E-Telly for Serene Psychic Girl, banish a card, get the Mind Procedure. Mind Procedure is going to search a copy of Parallel Teleport. Fenrir for Fenrir. We're going to go Mind Procedure and Serene Psychic Girl into Silent Psychic Magician. Silent Psychic Magician is going to bring back the Mind Procedure. And we're going to Synchro 8 into our Jam Dragon Drive. Jam Dragon Drive is going to search a copy of Hush Psychic Minister. We're overlay on top into our Monster Negate, the Punk Jam Fever. Special summon our Hush Psychic Minister. Activate Parallel Teleport. Tribute the Fenrir for Unicorn. We can go Unicorn Effect, grab Birth. Activate our Birth. Link 2 into Lambda. Now we can activate Birth to bring back Unicorn. Normal summon our Fenrir. Use our Hush Psychic Minister to banish the Fenrir till end phase. Trigger the Lambda. And then we end on Fenrir, Unicorn, Lambda, Fever, and Birth with a Delta Search in the end phase. So here's a sample deck list for a pure build. I think you max out on your starters and extenders, as well as the Parallel Teleport. Kashtira package, 3 Fenrir, 1 Unicorn, 1 Birth. Playing 2 Delta, 1 Gamma. And then I'm playing Dominus Purge because it doesn't really conflict. You have a lot of lights and earths. And the only dark that you're playing here is the Thoughtcross Archfiend, which doesn't come up a whole lot. Playing the 1 copy of Teleport Fusion because it's searchable, 1 copy of Nyan Nyan because it comes up for Synchro Climbing, and then playing 3 Judgment, 3 Impulse, 1 Called By, 3 Thrust, 1 Talent, 1 Feather Duster, and 3 Droll. And then if you don't know what Absolute Axon Kicker does, it's 1 Psychic Synchro Monster plus 1 Synchro Monster. Has to be Fusion Summoned first. Pay 2,000 to banish all face-up cards your opponent controls, and then it can't be destroyed by card effects. It also has on a follow-up turn a floating effect to banish it, and you can special summon either Ultimate Axon Kicker or Mutant Ultimus. And this card's a Monster Negate. Thanks so much for watching. Stay tuned for the next video. We're going to go over a Punksmith build for Battles of Legend Monster Mayhem. This set is going to come out before Duelist Advance, and it will be legal in less than a month. So I'm excited to bring you some combos for this deck, as well as drop that spreadsheet in the Discord. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment, and join the Discord. Hope to see you in the next one. Thanks.